Hi, I'm Brandon Naidu. I'm a drug crimes lawyer here in San Diego, California. What we'd like to talk about today is the sentencing aspect for specific drug crimes in San Diego, specifically felony drug crimes. These are crimes that are beyond your simple possession or your simple sales. These are going to apply more to drug trafficking. These would be your border bus, high quantity sales or movement, whether it's related to a larger criminal enterprise is kind of beside the point for the purposes of this discussion. But normally in a major drug crimes case, the odds of probation being on the table are relatively low. The prosecution is going to be fighting for a prison sentence, specifically depending on the weight of the drugs. Anything over a kilogram of drugs is going to carry special enhancements, which are going to raise that exposure of prison even higher, well into double digits. What is not very well known is that we do have what I like to call essentially a secret door number 3, an alternative sentencing option called local prison through a split sentence. So certain qualifying drug crimes do allow a person to serve a prison sentence locally in the custody of the county jail for a specified period of time during what's called a split sentence. And how does that work? Let's say that you are convicted of trafficking 10 kilograms of methamphetamine. You've entered a plea deal, and the prosecution is asking the judge to sentence you to a range of between 7 to 10 years in the state prison. Your defense lawyer may have the opportunity, depending on the circumstances of your case and depending on your prior criminal history, to argue for what's known as a split sentence. So essentially saying, Judge, we will agree to a 7-year sentence. However, we would like our client to be qualified under Penal Code 1170H for local custody and for us to split up that time. So on a 7-year deal, we could argue we want Johnny to do 1 year of local custody and the remaining 6 years out, essentially on a mandatory supervision probation-like period. And upon completion, he does not go back to prison. He does not serve out the remainder of his time in custody. That would be what we would call like a 1-6 split, 1 year in, 6 years out. You can do a 2-5, 3-4, and so on. Again, it depends on the circumstances of the case. It depends on the type of drugs, the manner, were there weapons involved. However, this is not something that a lot of folks talk about as being an option with their clients, that a pseudo probation offer could be crafted and could be worked on by way of this alternative sentencing through a split sentence. So if you've been charged with a drug crime at the felony level, it's very important that you give us a call on your behalf or on a loved one's behalf to discuss your case, discuss your options, whether you qualify for split sentencing and 1170H sentencing. Give us a call today, 619-577-0868.